Welcome to GS Coins, the channel where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare and collectible coins from around the globe. Today, we are going to explore one of the most interesting and historical pieces from the euro currency family, the 50 euro cent coin from the year 1999. This coin holds a special place in numismatics, not just because it was among the very first series of euro coins produced, but also because its value today, depending on its condition and mint mark, can be far more than just 50 cents. So if you are curious about coin collecting, European history, or simply want to know how much your 1999 50-cent euro coin could be worth in today's market in dollars, then stay tuned until the very end of this video, because you are about to discover everything you need to know. The 50 euro cent coin first appeared in 1999, which was the year the euro currency was introduced for electronic use and bank transfers, with coins and banknotes officially entering circulation later in 2002. However, coins dated 1999 were among the very first to be struck and distributed in advance, which makes them historically significant. Each member country of the Eurozone designed its own reverse side for the 50-cent coins, while the obverse side, showing the map of Europe and its unity, was shared across all. Because of this, coins from 1999 can differ in appearance depending on the country where they were minted, but they all carry the same denomination and golden-colored Nordic gold alloy that gives the 50-cent coin its unique shine. Collectors find these early issues highly desirable because they represent the start of a new monetary era for Europe. When we talk about the value of a 1999 50 euro cent coin today, the condition of the coin is one of the most important factors. A coin in good circulated condition generally does not hold a very high premium, but if the coin is preserved well, with minimal scratches, sharp details, and original luster, its value can rise. Collectors use grading scales to assess condition, ranging from good and fine all the way up to extremely fine and uncirculated mint state. A 1999 50 euro cent coin in average circulated condition usually trades for slightly above face value, but if you have one in excellent condition, the price can go up significantly. On today's coin market, coins from 1999 in very fine to extra fine condition can fetch between $1 to $5, while uncirculated examples can sell anywhere from $10 to $20 depending on rarity and demand. In certain cases, coins with rare mint marks, errors, or proof-like qualities can reach even higher values, sometimes going over $50 or more among passionate collectors. Another important detail about the 1999 50 euro cent coin is the mint mark and the country of issue. Countries like Spain, Italy, France, and Germany all produced large quantities of 50-cent coins in 1999, but some mints had lower production numbers or unique features that make their coins stand out. For example, Italian coins dated 1999 are quite popular among collectors because of their early mintage and symbolic designs. German 1999 coins can also be interesting depending on the letter mint mark, which identifies the city where the coin was struck. Small differences like these, which might look unimportant to the untrained eye, are the very details that collectors search for when assigning value. This is why a careful inspection of your coin, preferably with a magnifying glass or through a coin catalog, is essential to know if you own a more common variety or a rare treasure. Now let us consider the broader picture of coin collecting. Euro coins from the first years, including 1999, are increasingly being sought after because many collectors around the world want to complete year sets or country sets. Since these coins were among the pioneers of the euro era, their historical importance will only grow with time. The fact that these coins are over 25 years old as of today also adds to their collectible appeal, because as time goes on, high-quality examples become harder to find. This natural scarcity, combined with collector demand, is what drives their market value higher than just their face value. Remember, coin collecting is not just about the monetary price. It is also about owning a piece of history that tells the story of Europe's economic and cultural unity. For those of you who may be wondering about converting these values into today's dollar terms, let's make it simple. While the 50 euro cent coin has a face value of just half a euro, In the collector's market, it can be worth anywhere from around $1 to as high as $50 or more, depending on rarity, mint mark, and grade. This is why it is important not to overlook older euro coins from 1999, because many people still treat them as common pocket change, without realizing that collectors are willing to pay a premium for the right piece. If you come across a 1999 50 cent coin in good condition, be sure to examine it closely, and maybe even consult a coin dealer or collector forum to confirm its exact worth. As we wrap up this deep dive into the 1999 50 cent coin, the takeaway is clear. These coins may seem like ordinary change, but their value today can go far beyond their original purpose. They carry history, symbolism, and the potential for surprising value in the coin market. For collectors, they represent the beginning of a new monetary system in Europe, and for anyone who happens to find one, they could be holding a coin worth several times its face value. Always remember to preserve your coins carefully, avoid cleaning them harshly, and store them in protective holders if you want to maintain or even increase their value over time.
Next up, the 50 cent coin from the year 2000, a coin that might seem like just an ordinary piece of change at first glance, but actually holds both historical significance and potential collector's value. If you have one of these coins in your pocket, wallet, or coin jar, stay tuned because we will explore its background, its features, and most importantly, its value in today's coin market measured in US dollars. By the end of this video, you will know whether your 2050 euro coin is simply worth its face value or whether it might be a small treasure in disguise. The year 2000 was only the second year in which euro coins were minted, as the euro was officially launched in 1999. Although banknotes and coins did not enter daily circulation until 2002, millions of coins dated 1999 and 2000 were already being struck in preparation for the big currency transition. Because of this, coins from 2000 carry a special status. They are among the very first coins of the euro system, and collectors often seek them out to complete their early euro sets. Each country in the Eurozone issued its own design for the 50-cent coins, and that is why you may find slightly different images on the national side of the coin, depending on whether it was minted in Germany, Spain, Italy, France, Ireland, or any of the other participating countries. On the common side, however, you will always see the map of Europe and the familiar 12-star symbol of the European Union, a design meant to emphasize unity and cooperation across the continent. Now, when it comes to the coin's physical details, the 50 cent coin is made of an alloy known as Nordic gold. Despite its name, Nordic gold contains no actual gold, but it has a distinctive golden color that makes these coins stand out in any collection. The coin is large, measuring 24.25 millimeters in diameter, and has a thickness of 2.38 millimeters. Its weight is 7.8 grams, which gives it a solid feel compared to smaller denominations. Another important detail is the reeded edge, decorated with fine ridges, which not only helps prevent counterfeiting, but also makes the coin tactily recognizable. These details are not only interesting for collectors, but they also help explain why the coin has such a unique place in modern European coinage. Let us now discuss the most exciting part, which is the market value of the 2050 cent coin today. For most coins that were heavily circulated, the value remains close to face value, which is 50 cents, or just over half a US dollar. However, condition plays a critical role. A coin in worn or average circulated condition may not be worth more than $1, but if you have one in very fine or extremely fine condition, its value rises significantly. Coins in brilliant, uncirculated condition, those that look almost brand new as if they just left the mint, can fetch between $5 and $15 depending on the country of issue. For rarer varieties, proof coins or coins with error misstrikes, the price can climb even higher, sometimes reaching $30 or more on the collector's market. That means a coin you thought was just pocket change could actually be worth much more to the right buyer. Another aspect that can influence value is the country and mint mark of the coin. For example, Germany uses a lettering system to indicate the city of minting, such as A for Berlin or D for Munich, and some mint marks can be slightly scarcer than others. Italian and Spanish coins from 2000 are also popular because of their designs and the fact that they were part of the first generation of euro coins ever minted. Collectors who aim to gather complete sets from every country in the Eurozone are always on the lookout for high-grade examples from 2000, and this constant demand helps maintain or even increase their value over time. It is also worth mentioning that the 2050 euro cent coin represents a very unique period in modern history. It was a time of transition, when countries were preparing to give up their national currencies, such as the German mark, the French franc, and the Italian lira, in favor of a single unified currency. Coins like the 50 cent from 2000 were struck years before people even held them in their hands, making them part of the behind-the-scenes preparation for the euro. This historical context makes them more meaningful to collectors who see them as both monetary artifacts and cultural milestones. If we convert their collector's value into US dollars for today's market, we can say that most circulated 2050 euro cent coins will be worth about $1 or slightly more, while uncirculated or high-grade coins can range between $5 and $15. Scarcer versions or error coins can easily reach between $20 and $30, and in exceptional cases, even higher prices have been recorded. The key takeaway is that these coins are no longer just about their face value. They are small investments in history that may become more valuable as time goes on. As we conclude this discussion on the 2050 euro cent coin, remember that coin collecting is not only about financial gain, but also about appreciating the artistry, history, and cultural stories behind every piece of metal. The 2000 issue is special because it symbolizes the dawn of the euro era, a time when countries came together under one currency, and the coins themselves were part of that monumental shift. If you happen to have one of these coins, take a closer look at it, because you might be holding something more significant than you realize.
Next up, the 50 euro cent coin from the year 2001, a fascinating piece that is more than just small change. This coin carries historical importance, artistic design, and for collectors, it can hold a market value that is higher than many people would expect. Whether you are new to coin collecting or already passionate about numismatics, by the end of this video you will have a clear understanding of how valuable a 2001 50-cent euro coin in good condition can be today in the dollar market. The year 2001 is very significant in the euro timeline. Although euro coins and banknotes officially entered circulation in January 2002, millions of coins were already struck and dated 1999, 2000, and 2001 to prepare for the transition. The 2001 issue was among the last series minted before the euro became physical money in the hands of the public. This makes 2001 coins historically interesting because they represent the final preparations for one of the greatest monetary changes in modern history. Each Eurozone country designed its own national side of the coin, so depending on whether your coin is from Spain, France, Italy, Germany, or any other participating country, the reverse design will differ. On the common side, however, all 50-cent coins share the familiar map of Europe, with 12 stars symbolizing unity. This shared design made the euro instantly recognizable and reinforced the idea of European solidarity. Physically, the 50 euro cent coin stands out with its golden appearance even though it contains no real gold. It is made of a special alloy called Nordic gold, a durable mixture of copper, aluminum, zinc, and tin that gives the coin its bright golden color. The coin weighs 7.8 grams, has a diameter of 24.25 millimeters, and a thickness of 2.38 millimeters. Its edge is finely reeded with ridges, making it tactile and easily distinguishable from other coins by touch alone. These details may seem simple, but they highlight the careful thought that went into designing the euro as both practical currency and a symbol of European unity. When it comes to the value of the 2001 50 euro cent coin today, the condition is the most important factor. Coins that have been in circulation for over 2 decades will often show signs of wear, scratches, or dull surfaces, and those usually only sell for about $1 in the collector's market. However, if you have a coin in good condition, with sharp details, original shine, and minimal wear, the price can rise noticeably. Very fine to extremely fine coins often sell for $2 to $5, while brilliant uncirculated or mint state examples can bring in between $10 and $20. Even higher prices are possible for rare varieties or coins with minting errors. For example, off-center strikes, doubled designs, or other unusual production mistakes are highly collectible and can push the value to $30 or even more. Another key factor influencing value is the country of issue and, in some cases, the mint mark. Germany, for example, uses lettered mint marks such as A for Berlin, D for Munich, F for Stuttgart, G for Karlsruhe, and J for Hamburg. Certain mint marks can be harder to find and therefore more desirable.
Italian, Spanish, and French issues from 2001 are also very popular among collectors, not only because of their unique national designs, but also because they are part of the very first generation of euro coins. Collectors from all over the world often want to build complete euro sets by year and by country, and this demand helps maintain the value of coins from 2001 in good condition. The 2001 50 euro cent coin also tells a story of transition. At that time, Europeans were still using their traditional national currencies, like the German mark, the French franc, the Spanish peseta, and the Italian lira. But in the background, millions of euro coins were already minted and ready to be released into circulation on the historic date of January 1, 2002. This makes coins from 2001 an important prelude to the euro era, and owning one is like holding a small piece of the story of how Europe moved towards economic unity. This historical significance adds to the appeal for collectors and makes the 2001 issue more than just a piece of metal. In today's coin market, the general range for a 2001 50 euro cent coin converted into US dollars is about $1 to $5 for circulated but decent condition coins, while uncirculated or proof-like examples can command anywhere from $10 to $20. Rare errors or scarce mint mark versions can reach $30 or even more. While these may not be life-changing amounts, it is a clear reminder that everyday coins can often carry hidden value that only becomes apparent to those who take the time to learn about them. For collectors, it is not only about the price, but also about the satisfaction of owning a coin that played a part in one of the most important economic transformations of our time. As we conclude this detailed look at the 2001 50 euro cent coin, remember that every coin has a story. This coin is special because it marks the final step before the euro became real, tangible money for millions of people. It represents unity, change, and history in a way that no ordinary coin can. If you own one, keep it safe, because its value could grow with time, especially as collectors continue to appreciate the early issues of the euro. Thank you for joining me today on GS Coins. I hope you enjoyed this journey into the history and value of the 2001 50 euro cent coin. If you found this video helpful, please support the channel by liking the video, subscribing to GS Coins, and sharing it with your friends who love coin collecting. Your support helps us continue bringing you more insights into the amazing world of rare and collectible coins. Until next time, keep exploring, keep collecting, and remember that every coin you hold has a hidden story waiting to be told.